I saw a sign, it waked me up from all my sleep. The country's talking. I saw the sky, it brightened up just as the people came up calling. So have a nice day. So have a nice day.
I just zone out when I'm writing.
This world and this life is based heavily on perception. It's dictated firstly by yourself, secondly by the things and people you surround yourself with, the foods you consume, the books you read, the music you listen to. All these things combine to form the core of who you are. As for myself, I'm still learning exactly who and what I am. I learned much these past few years, and I plan on continuing to do just such. The people I've met have given me great insight and reason to continue building myself, and I can only hope that I will someday have the same effect on someone else. The ultimate lesson I've learned thus far is respect for women. I believe that is why I love chess so much. Not just because of the game itself, but because of the metaphors. The entire game revolves around checkmating the king, but in reality he is only a masthead. Just as in real life, the woman or the queen is the most important piece on the chessboard. They're delicate like flowers. Women are also the most powerful force in this known world. Women have taken men to great places, and they have also torn them down from high positions. The smile of a woman is the light of the day, and to me there is no greater gift that a man can ask for than to be loved by a woman that truly loves him.
It's not that far. My pen's an airbrush going over your favorite sweater. My notebook's leather. I write with a feather. My pages look like a Renaissance painting. Visions of St. John's conquering Satan, all made from my imagination. This priest, Lord, the bishop, a Viking. When I'm writing, flows go through me right into my pen. When I'm writing, it's the artist within. When I'm writing, I'm in tune with Solomon books. When I'm writing, it's more than just a song and a hook. When I'm writing, flows go through me right into my pen. When I'm writing, it's the artist within. When I'm writing, I'm in tune with Solomon books. When I'm writing, it's more than just a song and a hook. The way that I write is like a painting. I put on aprons and brush my ink pen across the palette. Stare at the projects.
I tend to hold on to things for their sentimental value. There are things that I have that may mean nothing to someone else, but they hold a much deeper significance in my eyes. As a matter of fact, my entire life revolves around metaphors. Life is left to be assessed by the vacancies of the mind, and as such, our internal communication brings us clarity. That's the beauty of taking life as it comes to you. If you try to fit in too much all at once, everything becomes a blur. I've come to better appreciate the connections I've made with other people because I've learned the nature of the truth, and that is, there's only one truth. However, there are multiple paths to attain it. As painstaking as it is, I'm carving out my own path. The spirit within me is growing, and I owe that to the longing I have to learn about myself and what surrounds me. We are prepared for the next stages of life by the previous lessons we received. Meanwhile, we remain in a state of oblivion, unconscious of what is next to unfold. I don't believe that ignorance is bliss, but I have come to accept it as a necessity for expansion. Darkness can exist without light, but light cannot exist without the dark. These things must have an origin. There is a similar relation between ignorance and knowledge. It must be called upon and sought after. Otherwise, we will remain in a state deprived of the possibility of building on to what we learned the previous day. Wittingly or unwittingly, we give thanks to the darkness every day. In our praise for daylight, we acknowledge that it would not be something worth rejoicing in were it not for the eventide of the day before. From the womb we are birthed from a dark space, so it is in essence our primary nature. It is our duty to educate ourselves to become wielders of the light, while maintaining a proper balance with the darkness around us. As I make more revolutions around the sun, I see more light, while at the same time becoming all the more aware of the darkness that I live in. There is a Tibetan proverb: better than a young man's knowledge is an old man's experience. I gather that the keeper of the light is not any man my age, but it is what I strive for and what I live for.
on time and getting in where you feel real good. He said, girl, don't be afraid, I wanna blow your mind. So I had to fill the space, let us go left open wide. He said, baby, if it feels alright, let your hair hang wild, hold tight, and let's climb. But take your time, like there ain't nothing left no more. I got a feeling that we ain't just friends no more. You got me feeling like I ain't got feelings no more. I'm just some energy that ain't been used before. I analyze your body, don't make sense no more. And you can have whatever you want, and baby I don't even care. And you can have whatever you want, and baby I don't even care. And you can have whatever you want, and baby I don't even care.
I figured out the secret to life. It's crying, or any form of release to help us, really. So long we've been told that we need to be strong, that we tend to neglect the triumph that comes out of our weaknesses. So much emphasis has been put on bottling our emotions that it has blocked us from figuring out our true strengths. The time has come for us to be more open to ourselves, which will in turn help us to open to each other. I've always been true to the way I felt about an issue, and it's helped provide stability for me. There are few things I've ever felt the courage to deem as perfect. This summer I found what perfect really is, and the subsequent loss of it caused me more grief than I had ever felt. In response, I cried. That's what helped me more than anything. It helped me realize that life is full of things to cry about, whether they be tears of sorrow or tears of joy. The application of this message is manifold. For me, it has inspired new work and a deeper appreciation for my livelihood. The world is one big flower garden, and as I look upon it, I see need to cultivate myself. Once done, my flower will be presented to me.
Come and take me for a ride. Come and do just what you like. How I wish that we could climb. Leave some footprints on the walls. Won't you come inside? How I wanna feel the space your girl left open wide. Leave some footprints on the walls. You can have whatever you want. Oh, baby, I don't even care. And you can have whatever you want. And baby, I don't even care. No more. And you can have whatever you want. And you can have whatever you want. And baby, I don't even care. And you can have whatever you want. And baby, I don't even care. And you can have whatever you want. And baby, I don't even care no more.
What type of light do you shine on the world?
I would like to say that I drop knowledge, not bombs. Like bombs of knowledge and light. Light bombs.
Finding out my way somehow. Heard those sounds up in the sky. Trying to find a way up out. Darkness, moonlight, be my guide. Finding out my way somehow. Heard those sounds up in the sky. Trying to find a way up out. Darkness, moonlight, be my guide.
It's been a
long time coming as well. Lots of rises, lots of falls, lots of stories to tell. Lots of 40-ounce session, couch surfing, hotel residency, gotta pay the rent. Fuck it, oh well. Came to a point where a drink meant death. Cold turkey, nerves shook, all the stress repressed, bubbled up to the surface. Now I'm looking at me, face to face with myself, simply trying to be. Sometimes it's hard to just be when you're blinded and miss. I wonder if other people go through shit like this. Was about to call it quits, then the moonlight spoke. I was sleeping on life, suddenly I awoke, and now I'm
finding out my way somehow. Heard those sounds up in the sky, trying to find a way about. Darkness, moonlight, be my guide. Finding out my way somehow. Heard those sounds up in the sky, trying to find a way about. Darkness, moonlight, be my guide.
Did some wrongs, paid some costs, skipped out on some roommates, cussed out a few bosses. Explosion of the ego, the power of the sauce. I guess that I was looking for a confidence loss. Somewhere along the road I must have made a wrong turn, but I've come to realize that it's just a long journey. Used to search for the meaning till one dark summer night a cat told me that my words had inspired his life. And now I'm
finding out my way somehow. Heard those sounds up in the sky, trying to find a way about. Darkness, moonlight, be my guide. Finding out my way somehow. Heard those sounds up in the sky, trying to find a way about. Darkness, moonlight,
now
be
it's all
my
about
guide.
purpose, progress, not perfection. Seeing beneath the surface, faith followed by action. I live it all now with the hunger and the passion. And when I get stuck, I let go and keep mashing. And when I get stuck, I get still and just ask him for knowledge of his will. Then my third eye transcends thought, and everything now is exactly like it's supposed to be. Channel what I'm giving and give it back out over beats. Every now and then I think of how things were. All that's fuel for fire now. It's funny how things work. And when I'm flustered and I find I'm slipping back in that space, I see that planet balance perfect in the middle of space. And I know that